everybody, what is up? My name is Mackenzie.
And I'm Jonathan.
We are husband and wife, and we'd like to welcome you to TerreDice.
And today we're taking a look at kites, which has got to be one of your next party games, because oh man, this is so much fun.
Let's go fly a kite
up to the highest height. So if you have been watching our more recent videos, you know that I went to Gen Con, and Kites was a game that I was very excited about. Well, we're back to tell you more about it. So, as you could guess, we are flying kites. It's a co-op, and each of these sand timers represents a kite in the air. As long as that sand is flowing, that kite is in the air. And essentially the goal of the game is to get through a deck of cards that are flipping these sand timers, and you have to try to keep them all up in the air until the end.
Yeah, so. This is one of those games where you are going to be screaming and yelling like the whole time. Like it's a super fun party game, an icebreaker to break out as your first game, I think, of the night. Like this is a great one to play. The rules are really simple to pick up on. We're going to show you guys how to play. And it messes with your brain because it goes so fast. It's one of those party games that you're like, I don't know what to do. And then, but it makes it really, really fun.
All right, so in this game, you are going to have a hand of cards at all times, and it's either going to have one or two kite colors on each card. So I have this orange card that's an orange kite, beautiful art by Beth Sobel. And then on this one, I have a blue and a yellow kite, and each of these colors represents a sand timer. It's also got an icon too that helps you tell them apart. Now, each of these sand timers represents a different kite that's in the air, and they all have different lengths. So some are 30 seconds, some are a minute and a half. And so they're gonna flow at different rates. And
it's very important to note which ones are the slower ones, which ones the faster ones are, and it does say in the rule book what their timing is on each one.
Yes, red is fast, purple slow. So essentially all of these sand timers are gonna start down like this, and you're gonna start the game by flipping this white timer. Now, I'm gonna play a yellow and a blue, which is gonna flip the yellow and the blue timer. Those have started. Once timers start, you gotta keep that in the air. So then I would draw up, and you'd play a card?
Okay, I'm gonna play a red, and I'm gonna flip the orange.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna flip then the purple and the blue. Ooh, blue's kind of low, sorry about that.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the blue and the orange.
Ooh, orange is low, so I'm gonna flip orange. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna flip red.
Okay, nice. Now the single color cards can either flip that timer, or they can always flip the white timer. So the white timer has to stay running the entire game, and if that runs out, then we're in trouble. Blue, red, keep going, purple!
Purple, yellow.
All right, red, blue.
Red.
Boom.
Woo! That was the calmest version of this game we've ever played.
Maybe it's because we're on camera.
Yeah, camera. Gotta be polite.
So that is a game of kites. So this white timer, anytime that I had a single color card, I could either flip that timer or I could flip the white timer. It's got a rainbow on it. Now, once the deck runs out that we were drawing from, we can no longer flip the white timer. So it is a true timer on the game where you just gotta speed things up. And that's a game of kites.
So we just played the base game, but there's also 3 specialty cards you can add into the deck to switch it up even more.
Yes, oh my gosh, these cards are so much fun, and they just add to the chaos. Once you think you've just totally mastered this, because before then this adds some fun chaos, you are gonna, basically when you draw one of these cards, a special ability is gonna activate. And usually it has to be the next card that you play. When you draw the storm, you say, a storm's coming! And on your next turn, you play that storm, and it flips every single timer. So that can usually be a chaotic thing, can be a really good thing. You also have crossed lines. It shows like tangled lines. And when you draw this and play it, you're gonna say cross lines. And you have to trade a card with your neighbor on your left and your right. In a 2-player game, we just exchange 2 cards, which is just crazy when that happens. I usually just throw them 2 random cards. And then the last one is airplane. It's making so much noise overhead that we cannot talk. until it gets all the way back around
Yeah.
to my turn.
Now, who is this game for? Well, I think this game is one of those games it's gonna have, you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, because it's a high anxiety game. What we just played was the politest version of Kites we have ever played before. Usually we're like, ah! But yeah, we played this with people that, like, Jonathan's mom loves this game. Jonathan's grandma does not like this game because it can be very intense. But I love those kind of games. Those are my favorite kind of party games.
Gosh, now where I see this really excelling is, to me at least, I feel like when you have a really low energy party or gaming situation where everyone's just getting there, there's not a whole lot of excitement yet. This could go one of two ways. If you don't teach it right and you don't make it really enticing, people are just going to be frustrated and they'll be like, I don't get it. I'm done, you know? But if you can do a really good job at just kind of explaining, we're keeping kites in the air and we're going to do this cooperatively. It can become this really fun, oh, someone get the red! And it's a lot of fun. Components-wise, it's a beautiful package. Really nice sand timers that none of them stuck or anything. They all flip really well. They have nice wide bases so they don't really get knocked over. Also, the art on these cards on the box is by Beth Sobel. She just does a really good job, I think, with pulling in colors. And I love that, like, if it's a blue-yellow, it's a kite with both the colors on it.
So that is our review and playthrough of Kites. We hope to be doing more of these Wednesday shorter reviews where we pop out different games and give you a short review of them.
Kind of small box.
And then our Friday videos are going to be our big ones. So this Friday we have a trick taking, which is going to be our favorite trick taking. If you don't know what it is, trick taking is, we're going to explain it on Friday. But if you do, come check out that list. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever we put out a new video. And we'll see you next time.
Happy playing!